Guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm rebuilding Malmo in FIFA 23 and I've got a surprise for you, and the surprise is I've got Zlatan Ibrahimovic in this team. Although he retired from football 6 months ago, or actually 2 months ago, he is in Malmo and he's going to take me to the European glory. And guys, Malmo are revealing the new manager expert Carl, looking to get into the Champions League and try winning it. We've got Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who is at least 40 years old, and let's see if he can actually do it for us. So guys, going into the first season without any signings so far, this is my team looking really good. Ibrahimovic 82, he is going to be going down very soon, but he's got a season or two in him. So guys, look at his fitness. He's match fit, 100% fitness, sharpness 50, content at the moment. He is currently 40 years of age, so a season or two would be good. But one more thing I forgot to tell you, that I'm going to try finding a Swedish Ibrahimovic gen really. So the Ibrahimovic is 40 years old. I've got a season or two with him. I'm going to try finding a Ibrahimovic region in Sweden and try making this a Sweden rebuild. I'm going to try taking all the players out of this team that are not Swedish, and this is going to be a Swedish rebuild. Or at least try putting in at least 8 players in the starting 11 just to get it a bit of a Swedish football style. Sweden have had not many world-class players apart from Ibrahimovic himself, but we'll try finding a few more in a couple of seasons time. And guys, we've got 9 million euros. That is decent for the first season. And if we can actually find someone in the scouting area who they got, we need a Swedish international striker. Ooh, this guy is 6 foot. Ooh, right-footed as well. He could be the Ibrahimovic region, and I'm not quite sure if he is that good because his rating's not really showing in. But let's put him onto the shortlist and try finding more players that could fit the caliber of Ibrahimovic. So guys, this is like kind of a shortlist of all the Swedish international players, and we've got some decent one in mid-70s, probably not in the 80s, but I'm gonna try rebuilding Malmo into the Swedish team. Try putting in at least 8 into the starting 11, starting with Ibrahimovic regen. I need to find him 6'5". Oh, this guy could be one of them. He's 26. Oh, he can't be a regen. They need to be at least below 24. So guys, this is the shortlist that I've got here, and I have to take this guy's 26. So all these players are 24 or below, and if this guy is 18 years of age and he's 6'2", I think, and he's a centre forward. He could be a Ibrahimovic regen. And I've seen another guy who could be Ibrahimovic regen as well. He is 6'1". Is he 17 years of age? Let's see if we can actually sign him and test him out. Guys, unlike any other league in football, Swedish football league actually starts in February. I've done a rebuild in Swedish league, and that was AIK Football's Stockholm. Guys, we've got the first signing of the season, and it's Linus. What's his name? Linus Karlstrand. A bit of a difficult name, same as Ibrahimovic. His market value is 0.3 million. We signed him for 0.5, and he's only 54. Not good enough, yes, surely, but I'm gonna try sending him out on loan and see if we can actually improve him. Guys, another signing, Johan Bengtsson, and he's a Swedish international as well, and his market value is 0.3 million. We signed him for 1 million, 55 overall, 18 years of age. Guys, we are improving our team by the minute. Another player, Rami Al-Haj, Swedish international. We signed him for 2 million, 65 overall in a camp position. Guys, another player, he's a right winger this time, and a bit of a swap deal. Alexandra Bernhardsson, a bit of a difficult name, but his market value, oh, we've got a good deal. His market value is for nearly $500,000. We got him in for 0.7, 63 overall. Guys, looking in my team data, I'm a bit confused. I've signed 3 players, actually 4. They're not here. I'm thinking they might be here in the July and the summer transfer window, like it is in the other European leagues. That's why we've not been able to get all the players before the first game of the season. And talking about the first game of the season, it is against Sundsvall. I've never heard of this team, but for now, let's play the game and see how Ibrahimovic plays out. Guys, players are making their way onto the pitch for the very first time here in the new season of Swedish league, and Ibrahimovic is here for Malmo, coming out of retirement. The talisman is here, trying to take his beloved club Malmo, his youth, his young days love Malmo into European football, and we'll see if he can actually do it. Unlike the Premier League, this season has to start in a rainy day. Premier League is always sunshine in the first day of the season, but for now, let's go to the kickoff. Oh, chance for Engblom, and a chance for Hellenius. Oh, what a save from the goalkeeper. Oh, keeper bundles it in. Fourth corner in the game. Within the 15 minutes, poor start from Malmo, and Sundsvall are 1-0 to the good. I'm not quite sure who actually scored the goal, but keeper have to do better than that. Come on, he bundles it in, saves it, and he slaps the ball into the net. 1-0 to Sundsvall. Chance for Ibrahimovic. Oh, he tried shooting, going for the first. Christiansen. What a save from the goalkeeper. Oh, and Ibrahimovic turns his man. He's turned his defender. Passes on to the player. Oh, what has he done? It was Johnson. Penna, actually. Sorry, I'm looking on the wrong board. Penna tried going round the goalkeeper, but over the top by Ibrahimovic. Toure is into the box already. Fancies a pass. And it is 1-0. Sejidu scores for Sweden. For Malmo, sorry. And it is 1-1. 20 minutes to go. Can Ibrahimovic grab all the headlines? He's not even celebrating with the players. He's a bit arrogant, as you know. Pass across the face of the goal. And Ibrahimovic just collapsed. Passes on to Toure, who puts it wide. And that would be it, guys. And the first draw of the season. A decent start from Ibrahimovic. He's had his fair share of passing and touches in the game, and Malmo are off to only a draw in the first game of the season. So like this, guys, I'm going to simulate the first game of the first season and see how many goals Ibrahimovic is going to get. Guys, in July, and some great results over the season. Only one defeat, that was 3-2, so I'm not quite sure who he was, but no defeat apart from that. Let's go and check the table. Oh, we are currently sitting second, Malmo with one defeat. Djurgårdens, who also a Stockholm club, and great rivals with AIK, who I rebuilt in my previous Swedish rebuild, I think a couple of weeks ago. If you've not seen it, go back to my channel, actually have a look at a decent club they were, and it was fun to rebuild. It's always fun to rebuild these smaller leagues, but let's go and check how many goals actually Ibrahimovic contributed. He's not the top goal scorer in the leagues, so I am going to be surprised how many goals he's going to get for us. Oh, he's only played 2 games and only no goals, no assists, no yellow card, no red cards. Guys, they need to use this guy in order to get the best out of him. Guys, Ibrahimovic starts yet another game, and this time is against the league leaders. Let's hope we can win. Oh yes, we have won 2-0, and Sejdio with the brace. Ibrahimovic went off in the 50th minute. But that does actually mean we are top of the table. But now let's simulate all the way towards the end of the season. Oh, we are in Europa League. That is absolutely fantastic. So in September, we've got a game away from home against Braga, then a home game against Union Berlin, and I'm not quite sure who this team is. Union, I don't know what team they are. So what decent group, we can actually make it into the last 16 of the Europa League. I am simulating all the way to the last game of the Europa League group stage. Oh, by the way, yet another defeats of the season, and this is against my former club AIK Football Stockholm. And oh, another defeat. What is happening here? They need Ibrahimovic on the ball to see if he can actually take the title away from Gardens and win it for Malmo already in August. In September, the Europa League group stage is underway. First game and a win away from home in Portugal against Braga. That is absolutely fantastic. Can we win again? Oh, defeated badly. It's Union Berlin. I'm going to simulate all the way to the last game of the Europa League. Guys, in December, and my season in Swedish football has ended. With the looks of the result, we would be in the top two. Let's go and check the table. Oh, this is the Europa League. 5 games into Europa League, and we are second, just a point behind Union Berlin, who we actually play next. Oh, we are just a second position, 5 points behind you Gardens. Well, a lot of work needs to be done and see if we can actually keep Ibrahimovic for yet another season. So I'm simulating the last game of the Europa League group stage. Hopefully we can get a draw and qualify. And a draw, we conceded late on the Nasi with the goal, and Ibrahimovic finally got a yellow card in the season. And guys, second season has started here in Swedish football, and we've got 20 million to spend on players, and we've got Ibrahimovic and the 2 potential region in Karlstrand and Bengtsson. So these 2 players are really the ones that I'm going to be focusing on after Ibrahimovic leaves the club. But for now, he is here and he is starting my games. But when I simulate, he doesn't get to start. I'm not quite sure why. He's probably not good enough. Nanasi starts ahead of Toure, who is 70, comes 71. I'm gonna have to take out Larson, who's 65, and try improving my team. That looks definitely good. Into the centre back position, we've got 64. I'm gonna put in Cornelius. He's 67. He's happy as well in this position. Left back 73. We can definitely change that. I'm not quite sure why I didn't change it in the first time of asking, but anyways, he's 69. Decent player. Oh, he shouldn't be playing in the right back position, but he is. But we've got 2 players that I'm going to be really focusing on is these 2 here. Guys, he is one of the best Swedish footballers going around, and he is in the Premier League. Guess who he is? He's Elanga, who actually scored against Chelsea in the Premier League game at Stamford Bridge as I'm recording. Just check the results, and I thought Elanga, he's Swedish as well. Let's go for him. And we managed to sign him. He's in Malmo, hoping to get into the starting 11 straight away for 4 million, and he is in Malmo, hoping to get into the starting 11 in first handshake with expert Khan. Because I've only got 23 euros in the bank now, so I'm not going to be spending on anyone, and definitely can't sign anyone or try paying the wages. And now let's go and check the squad after the new signings. Or the new signings are here. Elanga, he is here instead of Sechdeu, 76. 76 he is, and 10-point upgrade to my team. Findel is here. He replaces Zaidan, who is currently 71. So another upgrade to my team. But after this season, I'm going to try really pushing these Ibrahimovic regions into the starting 11. Try getting them some game time and see if we can actually manage to win a European trophy with these 2 players. Guys, we've been defeated away from, at home 4-2, and now the away game. Let's quick sim and actually turn things around. Oh, just short by a goal, and we are out of Europa League. I'm going to sim towards the end of the season and see where we actually finish. Guys, the season has ended in Sweden, and look at the table. We are the champions of Swedish football, clear of AIK, from my previous club, with 9 points. And Djurgården's just managing it to get into the, I think that's the Conference League or the Europa qualifying round. I'm not quite sure. Where is Brøndby? Brøndby actually in Denmark anyway. So Kalmar FF is the bottom with only 4 wins going into the Cup. Oh, we won the double. That is absolutely mad. We won it and we beat an AIK again. So that's a double over AIK in Sveriges Cup in Sweden. And Real Madrid beat Borussia Dortmund 2-0 in the UEFA Super Cup in the second season. And this is the Champions League round of 16. Inter versus Liverpool, PSG, Barcelona. What's mouth-watering round of 16 matches? The rest are fairly simple. And Europa League preliminary round is Lyon versus Lazio, Valencia, Frankfurt. So not much of a mouth-watering tie in any of the Europa League. But the Conference League, this is the preliminary round, and we are not in there. We are into the next round. Guys, into the third season with Malmo, and guess what? Finally, Ibrahimovic has left us. Now the chance for Bengtsson to get into the starting 11. Elanga is currently red carded, so he's going to miss the opening game of the season. But for now, Bengtsson is going to get us head on into the Europa Conference League round of 16. I'm going to have to be selling this striker Thelin in order to get my Ibrahimovic regions into the starting 11. Guys, into the third season with Malmo, and we've got 15 million to spend, a bit lower than the last time around. Probably that was because we were in the Europa League, and this time we are in the Conference League. But nevertheless, guys, we will still have to be scouting for more Swedish talent. Oh, we actually found one left winger, 5'10". He's not going to be that good. Ooh, Oliver Alfonsi, 20 years of age, right winger. He looks a bit decent. Let's try. Oh, he's in the shortlist anyway. Guys, another potential Swedish Ibrahimovic region is Joakim Persson. He's currently playing for Sirius team, if that is a team, I'm not quite sure, and he's really looking good. Athleticism is 71, technical ability 63, and defending is 71. We'll see if he's actually in the potential region for Ibrahimovic. Acceleration 79, looks decent. A lot of green boxes here. Let's put him into the shortlist and see if we can actually sign him. Guys, another signing because Ibrahimovic has left us, so I'm gonna put the foot down on acceleration and try getting his region as quickly as possible. We have got the third man in his position. He is 6 foot plus, so hoping that this guy could be the one. So guys, I have accepted the transfer fee for Abu Bakari for 1.7 million from English side Blackburn Rovers, and also accepted the transfer fee of 1.8 million from Buya Torre, 69 overall, going to the Italian side Regina. And then finally, we have received an offer from the French team Troyes for 2.5 million for our 72 rated striker, 31 years of age. Let's sell this guy and put our potential Ibrahimovic region into the starting 11. Unfortunately, we've been knocked out of the UEFA Conference League, and we won't be able to get into the next round. Of course, the quarterfinals. We'll try getting into the Champions League, but for now, let's go to the first game of the season in the league and try winning it, and hoping that Bengtsson can actually bang a goal in. And 4-2, Nanasi with the goal. Elanga scores, Kessie with 2, Nanasi with 1. 4-2 the scoreline. So I'm simulating all the way to September and see if we are actually in the European Cup for this season. And hoping that we can get into the Champions League and try winning it with Malmo and end the series, or end the career rebuild with Malmo. Guys, in August, and we're already in the Champions League qualifying round against the Polish side, Lech Poznan, hoping that we can carry a victory into the into the second leg, but it's only a 1-1 draw. Let's go to the second game and see if we can actually beat them and proceed to the next round. Guys, into the second leg, hoping that we can actually beat Lech Poznan and proceed to the group stages. 3-1, Elanga, Christiansen and Kessie with the goal, and we are into the next round. I think there's another qualifying round here for the Champions League for Malmo in the Swedish league. Tough game against Dynamo Zagreb. First game is at home, hoping that we can actually beat them and take a victory going into the second game. Oh, 1-0 and Elanga with the goal on the 30th minute. And where is my Ibrahimovic region? He's not getting any game time. Sorry, guys. This video has to be edited again. But into the second game, we'll try playing the strikers into the what do you call it, to the group stages. But for now, we are 1-0 up, hoping that we can go through. Or we'll have to be making a change. Yeah, one right back is injured, so left back is injured, so we made the change into the second game. Oh, 4-1 defeat. Guys, into the last game of the season in December. Let's go check the table. Oh, we have won the title again in Sweden. What a sweet turnaround that is. 3 defeats only, and Djurgården's coming third, who are the closest rivals to us. 8 points the gap. Guys, last game of the season, let's quick sim, and we are the champions already. 3-0 this time again. Kessie Thelen with the goal. He come on from Bengtsson, and he's not scoring. I wonder why he's not scoring. 60 overall. Guys, final game of the Europa League. Not quite sure if we're actually going to make it to the next round. And we've been defeated, only 5 points. Hoping against hope that we are into the next round. Guys, to recap the season, we actually won the title by 7 points over Norrköping in the Swedish league. And the cup, we won. Oh, we actually beat them in the cup as well. The first team in the league beat the runners-up in the league, so that's a double for Malmo. And the UEFA Super Cup goes to Juventus, beating Paris Saint-Germain this time around. What a turnaround that is. Copenhagen, Liverpool, Dortmund, Napoli, Inter, Manchester United. What a game that would be. And Atalanta, Bayern. Good games in the Champions League. Europa League in the preliminary round, we are not there. And the Conference League, we are not there too. So we are out of all the European Cups this season.